Howdy guys, Election Insight here with another video, and today I'm just going to talk to you about a few snippets of news. So first, if you want to see just by a generic Democrat versus generic Republican presidential map, there it is. I plan on going over it in a later video, but that's what I've decided based on now, and yeah, but that's, I don't know what that is. But so for the snippets of news, these have happened over the past week or maybe a little more. A Republican from Indiana decided to retire named Trey Hollingsworth. He's a congressman, pretty conservative, but I don't I don't know why he's gonna retire, but that seems very interesting that he's retiring. I don't get this one. Maybe he just doesn't want to be in Congress anymore, which seems to be a common sentiment among members of Congress. But yeah, he's out. And another bigger one is that the Ohio Supreme Court has invalidated the state's new gerrymandered congressional map. It was scheduled to have 15 congressional seats. It still will. But the way Republicans set it up, it was going to be, I believe, 13-2. Republican in terms of the advantage, but yeah, the Ohio State Supreme Court said no, that is way too partisan. As if you look at it, this was going to be a seat that Republicans were supposed to win. It was going to be an R+9 seat. But if you look at this does not represent Ohio fairly at all. Ohio usually is about 45 or 46% Democrat. So yeah, them getting 13% of the seats is a bit off. I think the Republicans will go ahead and change it and give the Democrats one or two more seats, and that'll pass. So they'll still be underrepresented, but it won't be as bad. Here's one last week that really shook up the news cycle for just a little bit, especially in the election community. John Katko's one of the impeachment 10. He's very, very moderate, probably one of the most moderate Republicans in the House. And he announced he will retire. Well, this is somewhat insignificant, because New York did some redistricting, and his district is now even more blue than it was before. So that is one thing. So I think he's just retiring. One, because he knew his primary would not be very fun. And two, because he knew that even if he did win the primary, that he would not be able to win the general election. And if you're a politician, generally you like to say you're going out on your own terms rather than losing. So, yeah, I don't think he had much of a chance to win, so that's why he's doing that. He's going out on his own terms. And then this one really caught my attention a bit. It is two more Democrats have decided to retire, making the House retirements for this cycle at 28 of the Democrats, while only 13% of the Republicans. One is a Democrat named Jerry McCurney from California. From what I've read up, he was before redistricting, he was in a seat that Biden won by 17. Now he's in a seat that Biden only won by 13. Well, he would still probably win. A new generic ballot did come out showing that the Republicans have a 14-point advantage in the generic ballot. If that is actually true, that seat would end up going red. And because of this move, a Democrat, Josh Harder, has decided to move districts to this one, which is a bit more favorable, as this district has territory that was partially in his old district. But yeah, he's going to go ahead and get elected, and he should probably, my guess is he'll win that seat. And the other congressman that retired is Jim Lankovin. He's disabled from Rhode Island. He was in an D+17 district. My guess is he doesn't want to be in the House anymore. But yeah, because of this, I would say this seat is now likely Democratic instead of safe Democratic. I'm out.